This next tip, number 6 I'm on now, to help with PTSD or stress is choose to be happy. You know that old song, "Don't worry, be happy"? It's telling you, it's an action, it's a request. It's saying, don't worry, be happy. You can choose to be happy. We all have the choice on how we want to react or respond or behave in the face of any situation. Now, as I got ready for this next video, and I did some research on neuroscience and happiness and the ability to choose to be happy. So there's a lot of studies out there that talk about happiness is a choice, but it's, for some, it's 50% your choice. Some have a lot of, it's genetics and issues where it's more difficult for them to be happy, but still they have 50% of a choice to decide if they're going to be happy or not. So choose to be happy. And so a lot of, like I'm talking about, a lot of this stuff is preventive preparation for stress and dealing with PTSD. And so in order to ensure you are a happy person, there's key things that you should be doing to have yourself in a happy state. And some of the tips that I'm going to talk about is, first, count your blessings. Be thankful for what you have. Think about what you have. Look at those around you and have empathy for those that may not have what you have. And you realize that you are actually pretty blessed. Another tip is you need to define what makes you happy. Do not let social media define happiness. People spend way too much time on social media and see what the perfect body is, see what the new gadget is, see what it is that society defines as happiness, and then we define that as our happiness. Do not do that, because that is not your happiness. You know what makes you happy. Do not let others define what makes you happy. You know, you need to apply, as I talked about in the first video, cognitive behavioral therapy to be able to contradict those initial thoughts. You know, people will make comments and be like, oh, why are you doing this? Or why are you wearing that? Oh, why'd you decide to do that? It's like, this is what makes me happy. You know, oh, you should do this when you retire. It's like, it's not about, you know, how much more money you can make. It's about what makes you happy. Confucius once stated that if you choose a job that you love, you will never have to work a day in your life. And so it's all about choice. So I think the most important, do not let other people define what happiness is. Okay? And so another tip is just smile. I talked about this in one of the other videos. Simply make yourself be happy. Smile. And smiling is contagious and will cause other people to smile, which will in return bounce back towards you, as I discussed about the mirror neurons in the brain that kind of cause others to copy what others are doing. So just force yourself to smile. Daily affirmations. Now talk to yourself, say good stuff about yourself, motivate yourself. Science has proven that daily affirmations actually work and help motivate you and make you a happier person. So there's apps, there's different Twitters, there's Facebooks, there's different things you can sign up so you can get those daily affirmations. And one thing that actually is good too, once you see that daily affirmation, if you like one, you know, copy that meme and share it with others. Share that daily affirmation with others. It kind of gives you like an ownership and an acknowledgement that you really like that. Now I think this is the most important thing, or one of the most important things in making sure you are happy. Hold back negative comments. So definitely social media, Facebook, Twitter, you know, Instaface, I mean, whatever we got now today, TikTok, all that stuff. Those are like cesspools of unhappiness, because, you know, we try to use it to let us define what is happiness. And two, we see everybody else's beliefs, opinions, and we comment on it, and a lot of times it's a negative comment. Why do we got to kind of find the bad in everything? If you hold back on negative comments, you are going to be happier. If you try to do positive comments, that'll actually help as well. Our bias, our beliefs kind of influence us to say what we want to say, and we should hold back on those. Apply the cognitive behavioral therapy and question these initial thoughts, like I talked about in video 1. If you haven't seen it, go to video 1, see cognitive behavioral therapy, and comment in a positive way. If someone is anti-abortion or pro-abortion, anti-gun, whatever, and whatever, you're the opposite, do not attack them and belittle them because you believe something different. Because not only does it make them upset, but you become a sadder person when you are constantly being negative towards everybody. Imagine how much happier society would be, politics would be, if you would comment positively instead of a negative way, creating a hostile environment. So just hold back negative comments. That is going to make you a happier person. Another one is use your strengths, use your talents. Because when you have a strength and a talent and you're using it, you are accomplishing something. And the simple fact of accomplishing a task makes you feel good about yourself too. It makes you feel happy. You did something, you checked that block. You just built something, accomplishing that task. Use your strengths also, another tip, to help others, as I talked in another video. Serving others, as I said, releases the dopamine, releases the serotonin, the oxytocin, and makes you feel happier. And then just spreads that happiness to other people. Use your talents. Find ways to serve others on a constant basis. And then just treat people nice all the time. Be nice to people. Do an act of service. Open the door. Say nice things to people. When you are being happy and being nice to everybody, you will be happy. It will elevate your level of anxiety. You'll have less stress in your life. And then meditate. Meditate is one that helps with you being happy. And a lot of times when you think of this, you think, okay, meditation. All right, that's a bunch of hippie, non-masculine stuff. I'm a hardcore tough dude. I ain't gonna do any of that meditation, hippie, anti-masculine stuff. Yoga, all that stuff. Well, it helps. Humble yourself. You don't have to always be that tough macho guy. Apply meditation, and it will help, and you will be an overall happier person. And then also set goals. Like I had mentioned a bit, accomplishing tasks gives you that it improves your self-efficacy, your esteem of, and your feeling of ability to have a certain talent and execute things like that. And the bottom line, the main point of this is we are in control of our happiness. We can choose what makes us happy. We can be happy by simple things. We can choose how we want to react in the face of any situation. Someone's tailgating me right now, and I'm thinking, okay, I can either be upset, kind of tap on my brakes and just worry and get mad at this guy because he's tailgating me, or I can just relax and it's okay. Maybe he's making a video like I am right now and not paying attention, and he didn't mean to. Just look at him and think, oh, I really like his truck. Think of something positive. The moment somebody makes you upset, I challenge you to immediately look around and find someone to serve, and I guarantee that you will begin to feel happier and or you will no longer worry about that which is making you mad, because that which is making you mad is causing stress and you don't realize it, because all you're doing is focusing on it, and it's causing anxiety. That's what had me go to therapy initially, like about 4 years ago, was everything around me, things were upsetting me. People flicking cigarette butts out the window, people not putting away their shopping carts, people running through stop signs, your beret is all jacked up, but you're not aware, I'm focusing on all this stuff that's driving me nuts, but that was causing stress for me, making me grind my teeth, bruxism like crazy. The moment you feel upset about something, do not focus on it and look around and see, who can I help? Who can I help and serve? And you are going to be happy. And that's all I got to say.